there, my name is Andy Hillier and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's guitar lesson is going to be on You Look Like You Love Me by Ella Langley. It's a beautiful song, it's really easy to play. I'm going to teach you the whole song, including like the extra little bass line parts for the whole song. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier. Give me a like on the video, press that notification bell so you can see when my new videos come out. And I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi. But I'd love to know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me going, and you want to print the tabs off of this, then they'll all go on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning and I've got a capo on fret number 4. Now the intro of the song sounds like this. So to play that, I've kind of mixed the two guitars together, just made it into one guitar part. So we've got the open D string, and then fret 3 on the G string, so G3, and you're going to slide to G4. Use your second finger. Then keep the finger down and play the open B string, and then put your first finger on B3, and you've got B3 and G4. You're going to play them at the same time. Move down a fret. So your first finger is on G2, first finger is on B2, second finger on G3. Play that, and then slide down 1 fret, so your first finger goes to B1, second finger on G2. So bar 1 slowly goes into bar 2, and we've got a G chord. So third finger E3 nearest to the floor, second finger E3 nearest to your face, first finger on A2. And we're going to play the E string nearest to your face and the B string at the same time. You don't have to play that B, but it works quite nicely if you do. We then play the rest of the chords, so kind of the bottom 3, bottom 4, possibly 5 strings. We then play the E3 again, nearest to your face, and then the chord. So we got... Into the next bar we do the same, E3, and then the chord. We then get a little line that goes, which is your finger slides really quickly down from G4 down to G2, and then you're going to pull off to the open G, then D2 pulls off to the open D. So from the beginning you've got into bar 4, and we've got E3, we're going back to the G chord again, E3 and the G string at the same time. Then hit the chord, E3, hit the chord, E3, hit the chord, and this last phrase goes, which is open G, D2 pulls off to open D, then A1 slides to A2, use your first finger for that. So bar 5 goes. Okay, so the whole of that intro goes. Or you could just play a G chord for 4 bars. Okay? Whichever you prefer. That takes us to the verse now. Sounds like this. So the chords, you've got a G chord for 2 bars, then A minor for 2 bars, first finger on B1, second finger on D2, third finger on G2. Playing from the A string downwards, that's A minor for 2 bars. We then have a C chord. All you need to do is move your third finger up to A3. So you have your first finger on B1, second finger on second finger on D2, and third finger on A3. Playing from the A string downwards. We then have a D chord, which is your second finger E2, first finger on G2, third finger on B3. So that's D for a bar, then back to G for a bar, and then D for a bar. So the whole line is G for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, C for a bar, D for a bar, back to G for a bar, and then D for a bar. So let's play the chords without adding anything else to that. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, G, up to A minor, another A minor, now C, D, G, D. Now we know the chords, let's add a bit of extra strumming, build it up. So we've got the G chord, and we're going to play the root note, so the lowest note, so the E string nearest your face, and then the chord. Then we do that again. Into the next bar, we're going to do that again. And then hit the chord. And then you'll see there we've got the note E4 on beat 4. So we're going to add that in, so it goes. Okay, we then go to an A minor chord. You're going to play the A string, and then the chord, and then play the E string, and then the chord. That takes it into bar 9, play the A string, and then the chord. And then you'll see those bass notes play A, A2. So the first 4 bars goes like this. When we've got C for a bar, you can either play the A string, the chord, the A string and the chord, or it's quite nice to play the A string, the rest of the chord, then move your third finger up to E3, and then play the chord. So it goes. We then have D for a bar, so we've got D string, hit the bottom 3 strings, then maybe the A string, and then the chord. So back to the G chord, just play the E string and then the chord, and then the E string again, and then they've got a little line that goes, which is A2, A3, A4, going into the D chord. Just play the D string, then the chord, then the D string and the chord. Hopefully that makes sense. So it will sound like this. If you struggle to put all those extra bits, just kind of play like the bass notes and then the chord all the way through, something like this. That'll work. Okay, so that's the first line of the verse. The next line of the verse, almost the same. We've got G for 2 bars, including that little run up with E4. Then A minor for 2 bars, going to a C chord. This time it lasts for 2 bars, and I've got a little run there that goes, so you go C. A little A3, A3, A4, so we go. And then D chord for 2 bars. So that second line of the verse goes 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the third line of this first verse. Same idea, got G for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, and then D for 2 bars. And it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that takes us on to the next line. We're using the same chords. This is the chorus. And it sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. So the first 2 bars, you play G chord and just let it last for the 2 bars. Don't put any rhythm in there. We then have A minor for 2 bars, C for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, and then D for a bar. So let's try that first line of the chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the second page, if you printed it out from my Patreon page. Second line of the chorus as well. G for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, C for a bar, D for a bar, and then G for 2 bars. And then there's slightly different little run up on the end of that bar 45, the last bar. We're going to hit the G chord and then play D, D2, D4. So if you put bars 44 and 45 together, they go. Okay, so let's put the whole line of that together, the second line of the chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on to the next line. We've got the second verse. Same idea as we did in the previous verse. This line repeats. So you've got G for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, C for 2 bars, and then D for 2 bars. So we'll just play it once through, but it does repeat twice through. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, we've got another chorus. It's exactly the same as the previous chorus, but we do actually play through the first 2 bars in the previous chorus. We just held that G on for the first 2 bars. So let's just play straight through these 2 lines of the chorus, just because they're the same as the previous one. So we've already done it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, and it's the solo. Just got G for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, C for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, and it's doing that same run up that we did in the end of the chorus where you play D, D2, D4. So the solo, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, where she sings "So If You Ever See a Cowboy," and we've got this. So you've got A minor, just lasts for 2 bars, then C for 2 bars. 3, 4, 1, 2, then back to A minor. And then I like this little line goes, which is D4 and then B3, D5 and then B5, and then G2, E2 nearest to the floor, then G5 and E5. So you got. So let's play that line. Here we go. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that takes us to the last page, if you've printed this off from my Patreon page. We've got a chorus. This first line of the chorus is exactly what we've played before. G for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, C for a bar, D for a bar, G for a bar, and D for a bar. So let's play that line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last line, similar idea. We've got G for 2 bars, A minor for 2 bars, C for a bar, D for a bar, G for 2 bars, A minor, And then D, you just hold on that D chord for a bit longer and then just finish on a G chord. So that last line will go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then play a G chord. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this guitar lesson and found it useful. It's a beautiful little song. It's great fun to play. If you have enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell so you can see when my new videos come up. And I'd love to hear from you. I do read every single comment, so please let me know where in the world you're watching me from. Let me know what songs I should do next, or just say hi in the comment section. It really does help the video get seen by a few more people. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off of this, and then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. One last thing, I've got a new guitar techniques channel. It's more like scales, exercises, licks, stuff like that. It's called Andy Hillier 2. I know, genius name. But if you wouldn't mind giving me a sub on there, go and watching some of those videos, that would be amazing. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.